Hey guys, this is Mr. Grice for Algebra 1, Unit 1 through 3 review. Okay, these videos are going to be broken down pretty much by page, and this first video will just go through problems 1 through 9. Remember the directions where it says to show all of your work and place your final answer on the line. Go ahead and have a calculator out so you can follow along. And let's get started. Oh, gotta turn that on. Okay, so which fraction is less than 13 over 6? So, well, what's 13 over 6? Let's find it out. 13 divided by 6 is 2.1. So 2.16, technically. Now, let's go through and find out what the other ones are. 5 over 2 is 2.5. That is not less. What about 19 over 7? Well, that's 2.7. That's not less. What about 7 over 6? Ooh, that's less. But let's double check. 17 over 5? Oh, 3.4. That is not less, so our correct answer is B. All right, number 2, which fraction is greater? So now we're looking for one that's bigger. Okay, 11 over 15 is 0.73. Now, looking at those fractions, are there any ones that you think might be it? Let's find out. 19 over 30 is 0.63, which is not less. 7 over 10, hopefully you do not need a calculator for that, but that's 0.70. C, hopefully, once again, you do not need a calculator for. It's 0.75, well, that's greater, but let's check this last one. 5 divided by 8 is 0.62. So the correct answer is C. All right, number 3. Which whole number is between 17 over 3 and 51 over 8? So what we're going to do is we're going to graph a number line with these numbers, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So what we're going to do is we're going to figure out what those two numbers are. 17 divided by 3 is 5.6. Okay, so 5.6, which would be right about there. And the next one, 51 divided by 8, is 0.63. Here's 6.3, which is right around there. So the whole number in between those is 6. And that's your answer. So when we do this problem, make sure to draw a number line out and to go through and solve. All right, number 4. Here's one you need to be very careful about because we're talking about the order of operations. Okay, so in this problem, as I rewrite the problem, 63 divided by 7 times 3. We have multiplication and division here. We need to remember that we do those in order from left to right. Okay, so the first thing we see is division. So you need to divide first before you multiply. Okay, so the correct answer here is C. Because if you do it the other way, if you say, hey, Mr. Grice, I want to multiply first, guess what? That answer's there too, and that answer is wrong. Okay, so remember that the order of operations are always in order from left to right. Okay, here's another one. Evaluate 40 minus 6.2, all divided by 4 plus 3, parentheses 18 minus 3 times 5. Okay, so when we do this, you want to set it up like two different problems. First one we're going to do is the top, because that's easiest. And we get 33.8. Okay, so now the top's done. We have to do the bottom, and remember, order of operations. Okay, so we have to go inside of the parentheses, and inside of the parentheses we have multiplication first. And 3 times 5 is 15. Okay, so inside of the parentheses we can still go. Okay, 18 minus 15 is 3. Now, order of operations, this is where you can split off and you can do the right step or you can do the wrong step. So, parentheses are gone, exponents are gone. Multiplication, division, addition, or subtraction. Right here is multiplication. Okay, so you need to multiply before you add. 4 plus 9. 4 plus 9 is, hopefully you're saying 13. And then we can do 33.8, divide that by 15, and you get 2 point, oh, I divided it by the wrong number. Divide that by 13, and you get 2.6, which if you look, is one of the answers. Now, if you're going rogue on me, like the other problem, and you say, hey, I want to add first, okay, and then you get 7, and then you'd be like, well, hey, that's 21, and you do 33.8 divided by 21, just like the last problem, that answer's up there too, but just remember, you're making me cry if you do that, okay? Just remember order of operations, left to right, okay? Now, number 6 is a huge one for order of operations, okay? This is going to be one where you're going to be like, I don't want to show all my work. Too bad, okay? No crying in math. Now, we have to do the parentheses, and we have to go all the way down to the exponent right there, okay? So you are going to be writing this a lot. 12 times 10 divided by 5 minus 5 plus 2 times 3 squared is 9. Okay? So, still inside of the parentheses, so we have to write all of this. And that's 5 plus 2 times 9 is 18. Okay? Now, with this step, we're actually going to be getting rid of this parentheses, so we can change the brackets to parentheses. 5 plus 18 is 23. Okay, so we got rid of one set of parentheses. Now, inside, we still got another group. Order of operations again, okay? From left to right, that multiplication comes first, so that's what we have to do. So 2 plus 120 divided by 5 minus 23. Okay, if you need your calculator for that, that's fine. Okay, we have to do division next, okay? If you need your calculators to divide that out, go ahead. You should get 24 minus 23. Okay, so now we're down to addition or subtraction. We have to add first. 2 plus 24 gives us 26. And then 26 minus 23 gives us And then you get down to your final answer. 25 minus 3 is C, 22. Okay, I know that's a lot of work, but did your hand fall off? Hopefully not, so you should be fine. Okay, number 7. Which operation do you perform first to evaluate? Okay, just remember the order of operations, and these ones are always from left to right. So from left to right, the first thing I see is division. Okay, evaluate 8x plus 9 when x equals 7. So remember, you have to plug that in. 8 times 7, 56. And 56 plus 9 gives you 65. Okay, one more. Telling you what x is. Plug it in. 7 cubed. Now, remember, order of operations, that exponents come first. Okay, so we have to do the exponent 2 cubed, which is 8, and then 7 times 8, 56. Okay, well, that's it for problem 1 through 9. If you have any questions on those specific ones, please come see Ms. Carranza or myself. Otherwise, go ahead and continue to video number 2. Thanks for watching.